Hello, everyone. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. It is also April 1st today, and some people would say it's April Fool's Day. Interestingly, the Fool card in the tarot deck is a major arcana, and it's all about starting a new journey. So the way a lot of us, at least Americans, right now feel about April Fool's Day is we play practical jokes on other people. But in the way it's supposed to be is the Fool card in tarot, which is actually, it resonates with Aries because we are in the time of Aries right now. It's all about taking that first leap of faith, that first step into a new journey. And that is exactly what we're doing right now in the world. So, being the Fool today is actually a really good thing. So there's a little bit of a history lesson before we even get started. I was burning sage and Palo Santo, as you can tell, and I accidentally snorted some of the sage and had a coughing fit, and I didn't want to be coughing because I didn't want y'all to think I had the virus. I was just choking on smoke. So if I clear my throat, that's why. I should not inhale the sage, although now my lungs are really super clean because, you know, sage is very antibacterial. So, so I got that going for me. I did a meditation this morning, and I was talking to all my guides and guardians that work with the light. And I do that whenever I set up the background here. And today, when I asked, you know, what should the background be like, they wanted me to put the planet Earth in the background to show that we're all one. And then they wanted Ascended Masters here. So I have Cosmic Jesus, I have Kuan Yin, I have Ganesha, I have Buddha to represent the Ascended Masters. Then I also added, besides the 3 crystals on the stacks, I added rose quartz, that's all about love. Selenite, which is helping to remove the negative energy. And a conch shell in the shape of a heart, that's water energy. We've got fire, water. The sage and palo represented air. And then earth, I've got some other crystals. This is a beautiful citrine point that a friend of mine gifted to me, has beautiful hidden rainbows in it. And then, of course, my fabulous labradorite rhinoceros, which came to me, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Which came to me from a friend on my trip to Sedona. So that is our background. A lot of times people ask me what inspires me for the backgrounds. And, you know, y'all need to know that I'm just the hands and the feet and the eyes and the ears for my spirit guides. So I'm just a tool. They tell me what to put in the picture, and I just do what I'm told. I'm just a tool. I love being their tool, though. Because it's always, I only work with beings that live in the light or that work with the light. So, having said all that, welcome to Pick a Stack, and let's get started. So, if you haven't thought of an idea, an issue, or a question that you would like some help with, please stop the video and go ahead and do that. And then choose 1 or 2 or 3 stacks from what I've got here. This is stack number 1. This is stack number 2. This is stack number 3. If you have thought of your idea, issue, or question, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with stack number 1. So stack number 1, the crystal is called snow quartz. Now, quartz, the whole quartz family resonates at a high frequency. And to me, the snow quartz being white, it's, you know, it's up high. like the crown chakra. So I'm just going to read, oh, I know what I wanted to say. It's like purity. You know, we think of white, we think of angel wings and pure white snow, and to me, it's purity. So, snow quartz is a powerful stone that can store energy, amplify it, focus it, transmit it, transform it, balance it, and absorb it. It can stimulate a love for the truth and fosters clarity of mind. It can enhance our personal levels of tact and cooperation and can help us to think before we speak. It helps us to feel more pure and is sometimes used in purification ceremonies. What did I just say? It is a bringer of good fortune, peace, and wisdom, bringing us closer to our higher power and to become more spiritually minded. It is a very good stone for meditation, looking within, and can also help us to develop our psychic abilities. It is also beneficial for the immune system. Really good stone for everything that's going on right now. All right. Today, excuse me, today, instead of having 2 tarot cards and 1 oracle card, my guides said we needed a bonus oracle card. So we're going to have 4 cards today. And that bonus oracle card will be the last card that I go through. I just wanted to let you know that, though. Your first card is from the Angel Tarot. And it is a major arcana card. It is the card of unity. It is card number 5. And this one resonates with Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon resonates with the earth, the physical world, the 3D world. It's all about, he's very powerful, and he's talking about seeking out like-minded people. And what I get from this today is, you know, we're in this global timeout, and we should be going inside of ourselves to find out who we are, how strong we are, who we really are, not who we've been, and who we're going to be. But then seeking out like-minded people. And I'm going to give you an example. Yesterday, one of the local yoga instructors stopped in. She was walking through the neighborhood, and she just stopped in to say hi and see how I was doing. And to me, she is a like-minded individual. She's very upbeat, very positive, just feeling really good about everything that's going on, which is how I feel. And so just the fact that the 2 of us were together for maybe 5 minutes, we both felt better afterwards because we bounced positive energy off of each other. And as a result, we could both tell the frequency went up just from that little interaction. So seeking out like-minded people. That does not mean going out and meeting people necessarily. It can be online. It can be via text, via phone, whatever, FaceTime, whatever resonates with you, but seeking out those like-minded people. If you are seeking out low frequency videos on YouTube, that's what you're going to attract. If you are watching things that make you laugh, that bring joy to you, you know, like kittens playing, and it makes you smile, you're raising the frequency. If you're focusing on the dark sides of humanity, then that's what you're going to bring to yourself. So seeking like-minded beings, pay attention to who you're seeking or what you're seeking, because that should tell you where your frequency is at. If something you watch makes you feel sad, makes you feel bad, makes you feel angry, makes you feel those low frequency emotions, that's what you're going to attract more of. Okay? If you're watching kittens playing and it makes you laugh, you're raising your frequency, then that's what you're going to attract. This is a very powerful card because this is major arcana. This is a message from the universe. So seek out those individuals that are like-minded, and Do whatever you can to find your spiritual self. And the spirit is inside you, okay? It's not outside you. It's inside you. Ooh, your second card is from the SpiritSong Tarot deck. And I was just talking about kittens playing. So I don't know what these cards are, all right? When I shuffle them and I'm talking to my spirit guides, we do the cards face down. All I do is I'm saying, give me, a card from this deck for stack number 1. And then it goes face down. So I don't know what they are. So I think this is great that this is a cat. It's a big cat, but it's still a cat. And in this deck, this cat represents the Emperor. Again, major arcana. This is a message from the universe. The Emperor is over the kings. It is one of the highest cards. It's card number 4. This one was card number 5. Card number 4. The Emperor is the one that sees from a high perspective what is truly going on. The Emperor should be the one that has the truth, not the one that manipulates the truth. Okay, I'm talking about, in a good world. The Emperor is the one that has the truth. And the Emperor's job is to share that truth with the beings in their empire. So please don't think about Star Wars, that Emperor, or the movie Dune, or the book Dune. Not that Emperor. I'm talking about a good Emperor in a good world. And if you look at this cat is up high in the picture. It's standing on something, maybe a stone. And this cat has the truth. And more truth is coming out in our world today. And people need to be ready for it. And they need to have somebody to go to for comfort. And they need to be able to feel that stability. And that's one of the things that's going on today is people don't feel that stability anymore. They had their stability. They were living in a rut, and that rut was stable for them. And now they don't have their stability. Their rut is for a lot of people, not everybody, their rut is gone, and they don't know what to do. So they need somebody like you, who's ever chosen stack number 1. They need a leader. They need somebody they can go to where they can still have some semblance of stability. It's kind of like a father figure, but it doesn't have to be male. It can be a mother figure, but some parental figure. An elder, that's a better way to put it. An elder. Somebody that they can go to and they'll say everything's going to be okay. So that's what this card is. And Sandalphon is all about seeking like-minded people. So maybe this is all about leaders coming together. Now, a leader does not have to be, somebody in government or the head of an organization. You can be a leader just because people come to you. They respect you. They see you as somebody that can help them. You can be in any walk of life and still be a leader, okay? This greenery is going to have to move a little bit. There we go. Okay, so your first oracle card is card number 26, which is the Key of Light. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to show this to you. The Key of Light. Card number 26. 26 adds up to 8. 8 is the number of abundance. Who doesn't want that? Archangel Michael loves you unconditionally and serves your soul journey. He brings you a spiritual gift now, the Key of Light. This key allows you to open any door, clear away any obstruction, and free yourself from any prison or enslavement, physical, emotional, or psychological. There is no need for you to feel trapped or locked out of a situation you want to get into. You now hold within your hands a divine key that will assist you in many ways. Well, that's awesome. You have the key to your freedom. We all do. And I'm supposed to tell you that you know what this means. So if you aren't aware of it right now, maybe you want to meditate and ask your guides what this means, but you do know. So contemplate that. You have the key for your own freedom. Your bonus card today is from the Ascension Cards deck. And it's not really a picture, but I'm going to read it to you. Interestingly, it is the Jesus card, and we have Cosmic Jesus back there. I call him Cosmic Jesus because, you know, he's got the cosmos. So this says, Jesus was sent to earth to carry the Christ light at a time when the energy was very low. He incarnated as an Essene and received spiritual teachings throughout his childhood and adult life. Then he underwent many initiations to prepare his energy centers to carry the vibration of unconditional love. This card reminds you that all challenging people and situations are tests to prepare you for ascension. To pass these tests, you need to respond to them with unconditional love and balance. Remember, there is only love. Your affirmation is, I respond with unconditional love today. And that is card number 40. That's beautiful. Thank you, Cosmic Jesus. Very powerful. You've got Archangel Sandalphon. You've got the Emperor. You are a leader. You've got the key to your freedom. And there is only love. So if you chose stack number 1, very powerful. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe you want to crank it up a little bit. Do what you can to help more people. That is why we're here. We're here to raise the frequency on the earth. We're here to help each other, and we're here to send out unconditional love wherever we can. Beautiful. All right, that is stack number 1. If you chose stack number 2, your crystal is Kunzite. Now, this one's actually pink. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the pink in the picture. So that is Kunzite. It comes in pinks and greens and clear and maybe even a little bit of white. There's a really pretty rainbow right here. I don't know if you can see that. Kunzite is particularly supportive for new or first-time mothers, for all single mothers, as well as animal mothers who may have a hard time caring for their young. Now, this is really interesting because somebody came in yesterday and they were showing me a video of this woman who was doing a video in her car. And I was absolutely flabbergasted because she was basically yelling and swearing that Trump needs to open up all the schools again because she couldn't handle her children, her own children, being at home all day. And every other word was MF. And I was like, these are your children. And you should be grateful that you have these children in your life. You know, I've lost my children, and physically. They've all leveled up. But if you can't handle being at home with your own children, maybe you need to look inside yourself. And instead of going online and doing a horrible, nasty video, maybe you should go inside yourself and find out, what changes you need to make. So maybe she needs a really big piece of Kunzite. She was also, I'm not going to go into it. It was not a high energy video, very low energy. It made me sad. So Kunzite is a good stone for sleepless babies and overactive children. It's excellent for girls going through puberty. It can help relieve heartache over loss or separation. It is calming and soothing, and especially protective against harmful spirits. Carrying it with you when you visit low frequency energy areas or less than positive work areas, or even when you're driving, can help protect you and increase your intuitive powers. Excellent stone. There's some really pretty jewelry out there with Kunzite in it. So your first card is from the Angel Tarot. I want to make sure I only have one card there. Yes. It is the Six of Air. The Six of Air says things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Now, you might not be taking a trip physically right now, but maybe you're planning a trip. Or maybe a trip is planning you for after this is over. You never know. But it shows these beautiful unicorns, and one of them is in a boat. Air is all about movement or change. And obviously right now, there's a lot of change going on, but when this is over, there's going to be a lot of changes in our lives. A lot. And we all need to be grounded. We don't, people keep saying be prepared, but how do you prepare for something that you don't know what it is? So be grounded. Teach yourself to live in the present moment. Teach yourself to have a high frequency and to be okay with that high frequency. Live in love. And then when this trip comes, take it. If somebody comes along after this is all over and says, hey, you're going to Machu Picchu with me, say, okay, thank you. Let's go. So whatever this is coming up, and it might not be a physical trip. It might be, you going inside yourself, because that's a trip too. When the universe presents it to you, just accept it. If it feels right, and say thank you. Because you never know what kind of amazing things are going to happen because of that. When the universe presented me with a trip to Arizona, I asked my guides, and my guides gave me yes, yes, yes every time. And I had no expectations. I literally had no idea what I was doing, and that trip was exactly what I needed. So use me as an example. When that trip idea comes to you, if it feels right, you can always ask your guides for an affirmation, but then say yes, thank you. And interestingly, your next card, which is from the SpiritSong Tarot, is the Ace of Shells, and you have this beautiful turtle. The turtle, a lot of times in native tribes, the turtle represents Mother Earth, or Turtle Island is the United States. So in this deck, though, the Ace of Shells represents water. And the ace is a new beginning. So this is a new emotional beginning for you. It's kind of like when I was talking at the beginning, if you caught it, I was talking about the Fool card in the Major Arcana. And that's all about taking that first step, that leap of faith. And this is the same thing. You're taking a first step for a new beginning. And because it's shells, which is water, that's emotional, this is a happy thing. So you've got your trip, and you've got a new beginning. Maybe this means you're going to have a new job. Maybe it means you're going to move. Maybe it means you're just doing new things, maybe for yourself. It could even be a new relationship. But whatever it is, there's going to be a change. It's going to be positive, and you are going to be happy about it. So yay you. Your first oracle card is from the Lightworker oracle deck, and you get card number 3, which is the third ray of creative intelligence. And this card has popped up several times in the last couple months. I remember this card popping up when I was in Sedona. I remember it because of the 3D woman here, the butterflies coming out, and the 5D being coming out of her. So let's see what card number 3 says. The third ray of creative intelligence brings the gift of practical spirituality and develops the talent for grounding inspired creativity into the world. It empowers your manifestation. This ray brings many gifts, including new ideas and the practical support needed to bring them to life. The ability to organize, make connections and networks, and synthesize information from various sources into one coherent whole. Archangel Camuel helps you receive this gift from the universe with love and intelligence. You're transforming, baby. This proves it. Your bonus oracle card is from the Ascension card deck. And there's no picture, but I'm going to read it for you. This is card number 42, and it's Lord Kumeka. Kumeka came from another universe to set the conditions for the golden age of Atlantis with Archangel Metatron. He has returned to be Chohan of the 8th ray, a soul ray of purification, enlightenment, and communication. When you receive this card, you are on a quest for enlightenment. Your guidance is to breathe Kumeka's blue topaz light into your aura. Expand your attitude to one of unconditional love, acceptance of others, and personal responsibility. Kumeka will open new doors for you and guide your footsteps towards enlightenment and ascension. The affirmation for this card is, I call on Lord Kumeka to enlighten and support me. And that's interesting that it talks about opening new doors, because that's what all your cards are saying, that a new door or new doors are opening for you. And your job is to just say, thank you, universe, and walk through them. Very powerful. Love it. And there's nothing to fear when you walk through those doors, because you are guided, guarded, and protected. Remember that always. So that is stack number 2. If you chose stack number 3, your crystal is fluorite. And fluorite can be clear, green, purple, or any combination. Fluorite can be known as the genius stone and increase concentration and help with decision making. It can absorb and neutralize negative vibrations and help you be more receptive to the vibrations of other crystals. Fluorite should be kept in every room of your home and may be used with other stones to increase their power. It can be used as a meditation stone to help energize the body and raise the power of concentration. Healers use it to help with ulcers as well as the respiratory tract by stimulating cell regeneration in these areas. Now, interesting that my guides chose this. This is a healing crystal, and it resonates with the respiratory tract. And everybody's talking about this virus. So this is a good one to have on your person, or just have in your home, especially your bedroom. So that is your crystal. Your first card is from the Angel Tarot deck. And it is the Two of Fire. I'll show that to you there. And the Two of Fire is all about two people coming together, two things coming together. It could be you and a new project, you and a new job, you and something or someone new. Two of Fire, you know, if it's two people coming together, there's fire, there's passion. So if your question was about a relationship, yay you. This is all about, I don't know why I did that. But you know, there's love here. So whether it's your new job that's your joy, your new job that it's something that you have passion about, another person that you have passion for. This is the coming together of two, whatever the two is. And it's all about balance too. So the balance may be that you finally have that job that brings you joy, you know, because all your other jobs have been just jobs. There's church bells ringing right now in the background, so I'm going to take that as an affirmation. So beautiful. Two things coming together. Two things, let me rephrase that. Two things that are supposed to come together are coming together. I like the way that's worded. Your next card is from the SpiritSong Tarot, and it is the 10 of Feathers. Feathers in this deck is equivalent to air, or swords in other decks. So the 10 is the highest of the Ace to 10 cards. And so the 10 of Feathers, or the 10 of air, is the completion. It's the culmination. It's the end of some change in your life. So to me, I feel like whatever you've been going through is coming to fruition, and then you're getting the Two of Fire. So when this is all done, you get this. Not the other way around. It's almost like this card should have been first for you, but you have the culmination of something. And it's represented by a snake. And think about what a snake does. It sheds its skin. And that is what we're doing right now. You are shedding your skin, your old skin that doesn't fit you anymore. It's too small because you are now 12 feet tall. And you are this amazing new being of light. So you're shedding that old skin. And then as a result, you are starting something new, and it's exactly what you were meant to do or who you were meant to be with. Now, I don't want you to think, gosh, I wish this would have happened 10 years ago or 20 years ago or 50 years ago, because everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So don't go there. Know that this is the right time, and this is what's supposed to be happening. You're shedding that skin. You're going to be the person that you were meant to be now, and you're getting whoever or whatever you're meant to be with. Okay? Sweet. Your oracle card is from the Lightworker Oracle deck. And it's card number 9. And it's Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Now, a lot of people think that everything's about the feminine. Everything's about the feminine. This is feminine energy. It's not about women per se. It's about feminine energy. And the feminine energy is the right side of the brain. It's intuition. it's being connected to everything. The male side of the brain and male energy was all about structure. It's a chalice or goblet is the male energy, and the liquid you pour inside the chalice is the female energy. So there needs to be structure, but we can also pour something into it. So the Holy Grail, that's what my guides just said, the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is a balance of masculine and feminine energy, and it's inside each one of us. So this rising of the feminine energy, the divine feminine, this is to bring a balance inside each one of us. Kind of makes sense now why Cosmic Jesus and Kuan Yin are back there, because there's a balance of masculine and feminine energy. So I'm going to read from the book on this, card number 9. Divine feminine wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dreams, and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Perhaps you envision a very different life for yourself to what you are expecting now. To what you are experiencing now. This wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire to become what you seek. Surrender any plans about how you can best manifest your dreams, and instead allow life to guide you and nourish you through your experiences each day. The universe supports your divine destiny and is helping you become all you are meant to be. So let go of expectations, let go of the control. You've got a balance of feminine and masculine energy. Let the divine guide you, because then you're going to get your 2 of fire. Today, each stack gets a bonus card, and the bonus card is from the Ascension deck, and your bonus card is Lady Nada. So I'm going to read this for you. It's card number 45. Lady Nada is the twin flame of Jesus's higher self, Sananda. She is the master of the 7th ray of ritual and magic. Ceremonies that call in mighty forces are important, so you are reminded to bring people together to raise great light. Now, bringing people together doesn't have to be physically. It can be online or virtually. A priestess in the Temple of Love in Atlantis, Lady Nada is bringing back ancient healing methods, helping the development of intuition, telepathy, and wisdom, and acting for justice. Your guidance is to trust your spiritual and psychic abilities and use them to help those in need. The affirmation for this card is, I accept and practice my healing, spiritual, and psychic gifts. Let go of the old and be that beautiful new being that you're supposed to be, because you've got the 2 of fire coming. Great things are coming for you. And there's Jesus's head right there. That makes me laugh. He's peeking over your cards. Great things are coming for you. You got to just allow them. Yay, you. So that is stack number 3. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. And I send you love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Blessings. And may you be safe, healthy, and happy. Namaste, my beautiful soul family, and thank you.